Okay, so we're going to be starting week number 5. And this is going to be the first Raw after the Metal Universe's first ever pay-per-view, Backlash. So tonight, in the first match of the night, the WWE Champion for Raw, Daniel Bryan, goes one-on-one with Rusev. Then in match number 2, Edge goes one-on-one with Rick Rude. However, Rick Rude will be accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan. And then in the third match, Rey Mysterio and R-Truth face off. Then in the fourth match, William Regal goes one-on-one with Big E in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And the main event of tonight's show is going to be Cody Rhodes and Goldust putting their gold on the line against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in an elimination tag match. The World Tag Team Championships, the Raw Tag Team Championships, will be on the line tonight. So it looks like a pretty solid card, so let's go ahead and get things started. Start things off with Daniel Bryan versus Rusev. Daniel Bryan retaining the WWE Championship in the Extreme Rules match the previous night at Backlash against Seth Rollins. Now going to be competing against the former Intercontinental Champion, Rusev. And here comes the WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. Leading the crowd here in the famous Yes chants. Previous week on Raw, Daniel Bryan winning the WWE Championship from Seth Rollins in a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. Tonight's going to be a non-title match against Rusev. And here comes Rusev's manager, the Ravishing Russian Lana. She's not saying anything. I mean, I turned the commentary off in this match, so that means no ring announcing. I guess Lana doesn't get to say everything either. But what are you going to do? Rusev looks confident here tonight. And if he can beat Daniel Bryan, you have to imagine that would put him in a spot for the WWE Championship. You have to imagine that Daniel Bryan could put his championship on the line against Rusev. Rusev would be the new #1 contender for that championship. This one-on-one bout taking place. WWE Champion Daniel Bryan going up against Rusev in a non-title match. Daniel Bryan currently working over the arm of Rusev. Daniel Bryan taking Rusev down. A jawbreaker counter by Rusev. Rusev looking to take advantage right here. But Daniel Bryan doesn't have any of that. But a belly-to-belly suplex counter from Rusev. And Daniel Bryan countering Russian leg sweep. Rusev countering, doing the counter of his own. Rusev reversing Daniel Bryan's kick and taking him down. A headbutt to Daniel Bryan. And another one. Elbow to the back of Daniel Bryan by Rusev. And Daniel Bryan taking the control here. So far in the beginning of this match has been a back and forth match. Daniel Bryan with those kicks, those signature kicks of Daniel Bryan, you gotta watch out for those. Daniel Bryan go for the cover right here. Can you beat Rusev here tonight? And then we get the 2 count. Wow, look at this, look at this. And Daniel Bryan going for the S-lock, and he's got that locked on. Will Rusev have to tap out here right now? And Rusev able to escape the hold. Now Rusev now in control. Daniel Bryan going for the cover right here. Can he get it? Only on 1 count this time. And wow, what a kick to the head by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan rolling Rusev over like a pizza. Now Daniel Bryan go over for the cover. Will that kick do it here tonight? And only gets a 1 count. Rusev staying in this thing. Now Daniel Bryan going for those kicks again. That kick to the head. That could very well do it. 2, and no, only a 2 count. Rusev staying alive in this thing. An arm drag by Daniel Bryan. What's Daniel Bryan going to do? And a dive! What a dive from the apron into the ring on Rusev. Daniel Bryan reversing. And Rusev coming back with a clothesline. Now Rusev shaping Daniel Bryan up for a big move. What a slam by Rusev. Rusev going for the cover right now. Can he beat the WWE Champion? And he gets it. Rusev has defeated the WWE Champion live on Raw. Can you believe this? Rusev has defeated Daniel Bryan, the WWE champion, Lana raising Rusev's arm. And you have to wonder if this puts Rusev first in line for a shot at the WWE championship. And now, the second match coming up next, Edge going up against Rick Rude. But Rick Rude will have Bobby the Brain Heenan in his corner. Edge at Backlash, unsuccessful in his attempt to win the Intercontinental Championship against Honky Tonk Man in the opening battle. Now Edge going to look to face off against Rick Rude and hopefully put him away. Now here comes Ravishing Rick Rude, accompanied by his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
Rick Rude posing for the crowd. As he looks to take on the Rated R superstar Edge here tonight on Raw. And here we go with the lockup. And you gotta wonder if Bobby the Brain Heenan will be a factor in this match. And Edge taking on Rick Rude. Rick Rude with a hip toss, the Edge. Rick Rude getting the early advantage here. The Edge fighting back. And Edge with a boot to the face of Rick Rude. And another boot to the face. While Rick Rude got an early advantage, Edge is currently making a comeback early on in this matchup. And another lockup between these two. Edge taking down Rick Rude now with a headlock on the Ravishing one. Now Rick Rude turns the tables on Edge. Edge with a suplex. And a DDT by Edge. And Edge going for a cover. Can he get it this early and only a 2 count? Edge is only a 2 count. And Edge countering with a belly-to-belly suplex. Bobby Heenan not liking the fact that Rick Rude was not taking advantage, but now looks like Rick Rude making the comeback. And Rick Rude going for the cover right here. Can he get it? Only a 2 count. Edge kicking out at 2. Now Rick Rude taking out the monitors at ringside. Yeah, I wonder what Rick Rude has in mind. But now Edge turning the tables, practically literally. Now a Russian leg sweep to the outside. Now Edge with a vertical suplex. Edge, what's Edge going to do next? Now Edge with a pin. Can he get it? And only a 1 count. And Edge, can he get it? Can he get it? He's got it. Edge has defeated Ravishing Rick Rude. Edge with the Executioner winning this matchup. The Rated R Superstar getting a victory here tonight on Raw. Now it's time for the next match here on Raw. And it's Rey Mysterio going up against R-Truth. Here comes the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. comes his opponent, R-Truth. What's up? Both Rey Mysterio and R-Truth look ready for action here tonight on Raw. We still have that big main event coming up. The Shield taking on the Brotherhood, Cody Rhodes and Goldust for the World Tag Team Championships in an elimination tag match. That should be pretty exciting. We're about to see these two phenomenal athletes going one-on-one with one another. Now, two guys, R-Truth and Rey Mysterio, showing mutual respect to one another as we get set for this match. And R-Truth. And R-Truth, could he get the early victory? Could this be it? And only a one count. R-Truth going for the pin again. Almost a 3, but Rey Mysterio to kick out 2. R-Truth looking to end this one early. R-Truth to that, I guess, elevated DDT, I guess you could call it. Now a knee to the head of Rey Mysterio by R-Truth, and R-Truth in total control of this matchup. But don't ever count out Rey Mysterio. R-Truth, well moved by R-Truth. Rey Mysterio with a powerbomb maneuver of his own. Rey Mysterio going for the pin this time. And only gets a 1 count, just barely a 1 count. What a move by R-Truth, and this might be it. And that is it. R-Truth winning this matchup here tonight on Raw, defeating the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. And now things are about to get extreme. In a Falls Count Anywhere match, William Regal going one-on-one against Big E. Falls Count Anywhere match. And this might be getting pretty hardcore here. William Regal, the former Goodwill Ambassador of the WWE, now not really spreading much goodwill. And he's out to hurt people now. With all these deadly moves, the power of the punch especially when he has brass knuckles in his hand. And the Regal stretch. Lots of moves that William Regal can inflict damage on his opponent. And here comes the New Day's Big E. One of the premier superstars here on Raw, on the Raw brand. Competing in several main events over the past several weeks, including being the WWE Championship match, Hell in a Cell, and a losing effort, but nonetheless looks ready for action. while Big E did lose that Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship last week. You know, in an interview on WWE.com, he has confirmed that he will one day be the WWE Champion. Maybe not as soon as he would have liked to be, but he has made a promise to the WWE Universe that he will be the champion sooner or later. Here we go. A lock up between these two. William Regal with a headlock on Big E, and Big E powering out of it. What a kick to the face by Big E. Looks like Big E we get the early advantage here in this matchup, this Falls Count Anywhere match. Big E moves out of the way of that clothesline, that running clothesline by William Regal. A power slam by Big E. Now William Regal attempting to make a comeback. Now Big E going outside, and he's getting a weapon. What weapon is he going to get? And that looks like a kendo stick. And the Big E with a shot to William Regal's head with that kendo stick. Doing some serious damage here tonight in this Falls Count Anywhere match. What a move by William Regal. William Regal gets sent to the outside by Big E. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so the pinfall can take place anywhere in the arena. And Big E sending William Regal somewhere. And Big E going for the pin right here. Can he get it? Only a 2 count. Big E looking for another foreign object, and that looks like another kendo stick. Just those shots to William Regal's body. Big E looking for yet another weapon. What's he going to get this time? I guess Big E wasn't able to find anything under there. A reverse DDT by Big E could just do it. And that gets it. Big E has won this Falls Count Anywhere match. And now it's time for the main event. Goldust and Cody Rhodes, the World Tag Team Champions, going up against the Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, and it's going to be an elimination tag match, and it will be for the World Tag Team Championships. What a main event we got in store for you tonight. Here comes the Tag Team Champions, the Brotherhood, Goldust and Cody Rhodes. Goldust previously participating in the Intercontinental Championship over the top rope battle royal a couple weeks ago on Raw. But this marks Cody Rhodes' first appearance on the Raw. Now the Shield making their entrance. Seth Rollins in a losing effort the previous night, Backlash, in a WWE Championship match against Daniel Bryan. But now tonight he's going to be trying for some more championship gold when he teams up with Roman Reigns to take on the Brotherhood. And that's what it's all about, those coveted tag team championships held by many illustrious tag teams over the years, currently being held by the Brotherhood. And the Brotherhood, you know, making great tag team champions. But the Shield would want those tag team championships as well. And can they get the job done here tonight? Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns starting things off. Roman Reigns reversing. Roman Reigns with another reversal. There's been some back and forth action to start things off in this main event. A belly-to-belly suplex by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns going to tag in his partner Seth Rollins, the former WWE champion. Cody Rhodes with a running bulldog. Cody Rhodes. Well, yeah, he's going to tag in his tag team partner, his brother, Goldust. And Goldust with a clothesline. An elbow to the face. Seth Rollins tagging Roman Reigns back in. Atomic drop by Goldust. Goldust going for something. A knee to the face, knee to the head of Roman Reigns. Now an elbow to the face. And now Goldust tagging in Cody Rhodes as Roman Reigns tags in Seth Rollins. Running bulldog by Goldust to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins tagging in Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns once again tagging in Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins missing that, but Goldust sending Roman Reigns to the outside. Goldust wasting a bit too much time there. What a move by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins with a knee to the face of Goldust. A neck breaker by Seth Rollins. What could Seth Rollins be planning? And a splash. Those knees to the midsection of Goldust. A standing moonsault, I think, by Seth Rollins. Well, not a moonsault, but whatever it was mighty impressive, let me tell you. And Goldust going for the first elimination of the match. Only gets a 1 count. Now Bulldog from the turnbuckle. Now Goldust once again going for the first elimination of the match, and Roman Reigns making sure that doesn't happen. Seth Rollins with a power bomb through the turnbuckle. Now Seth Rollins going to eliminate Goldust. Cody Rhodes breaking up the pin. Now Seth Rollins going for another pin. Referee getting a 2 count. Cody Rhodes coming in just in time to save his brother from elimination. And if Goldust ended up getting eliminated, then that would put the tag team champions in a serious disadvantage. Now the Brotherhood with a double team maneuver, and Cody Rhodes about to eliminate Seth Rollins. Could that happen? And Roman Reigns coming in to save his teammate Seth Rollins. Cody Rhodes once again going for the elimination. And Roman Reigns once again comes in and saves his teammate. Now looks like the Shield are going to be doing a little double team of their own. A combination clothesline and spear. And could Roman Reigns eliminate Cody Rhodes right here? And only a 2 count. I could have sworn that was a 3, but nevertheless, Cody Rhodes staying in this matchup, at least for the time being. Spine buster to Roman Reigns by Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes going for the pin. Can he eliminate Roman Reigns? Only a 2 count. What a competitive match this has been so far. And this is the main event of Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns and almost eliminating Goldust, but Goldust still able to kick out at 2. A Samoan drop by Roman Reigns. A bear hug by Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes coming in to save his brother Goldust. Goldust could have tapped out right there. Cody Rhodes making the save. And Roman Reigns with a bear hug on Goldust again. And Goldust, I think Goldust has just tapped out. And Goldust has tapped out of the bear hug. Reigns eliminating Goldust via submission. And Cody Rhodes going for the pin right here. Seth Rollins saving Roman Reigns. And right now, the tag team champions are at a severe disadvantage. Cody Rhodes now left, the only one left. And now it's essentially a handicap match. And that's a Shield specialty right there. And Seth Rollins going for the pin after that clothesline spear combination. Could this be it? Could the Shield become the tag team champions? And they do! Shield, we got new tag team champions. The Shield are the new tag team champions. What a match this was. This really could have gone either way. But the Shield are the new tag team champions of Raw. What a main event on Raw. So that's all for Raw. And 4 weeks away, King of the Ring, our next pay-per-view. And you have to wonder who this year's King of the Ring will be. What a Raw that was. Now it's time to take a look at the house shows and Heat. Let's look at the news here first. Big E scoring a big win over William Regal. And Shield winning the Tag Team Championships. Now let's look at our first house show. It's going to be Hulk Hogan going to one-on-ones against Darren Young. And Darren Young wins. And now it's Summer Rae going up against Cameron. And Cameron wins. Bray Wyatt going up against Roman Reigns. Oh, man. Rivalry taking place in the actual WWE right now. That's kind of funny. And Roman Reigns wins. And Xavier Woods going one-on-one with Santino. And Xavier Woods winning. And Rick Rude going one-on-one against the Honky Tonk Man. And the Honky Tonk Man wins. In the main event, a triple threat match. Sami Zayn versus Big Show versus Booker T. And Booker T wins. And on Wednesday Night Heat, the team of Edge and Darren Young going one-on-one against Titus O'Neil and Ryback. And Edge and Darren Young win. And the second match, Hulk Hogan goes one-on-one with Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And Hulk Hogan wins. And Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns again. And Roman Reigns wins again. Now with Honky Tonk Man versus Tyson Kidd. And Honky Tonk Man wins. And in the main event, Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior. And the Ultimate Warrior wins. So now it's SmackDown. And our opening match is going to be Dean Ambrose versus Colonel Mustafa. Match number 2, Cameron going up against Summer Rae again. And our third match, Alberto Del Rio, the European champion, going one-on-one with Eric Rowan. Fourth match is Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Nash in a submission match. And Andre the Giant versus Brock Lesnar again. Okay, we're going to change some of these matches. I don't really want Andre versus Brock again. And I don't think this should be a submission match. So I'll go ahead and make this just a normal match. Yeah, I need to customize the match, actually. Just want to make it a normal one-on-one match. I really don't think it needs to be a submission match. I honestly don't even know if either of those two guys actually have submission moves in their arsenal. I really don't think they don't. Okay, where's Kevin? There he is. Kevin Nash. I don't really want to put Andre versus Brock again, because we just had that at the pay-per-view. I want to change it up. I don't think this should be a title match either. So I don't know what this is going to be. You know what? I think we should make this a 6-man ladder match. And whoever wins this will be the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. I guess we can put Brock Lesnar in there as well. Then we have Adrian in there. Corey Graves. CM Punk. Who else can we put in here? We need 2 more. Let's put Kane in here. And 1 more. Who can we put in? Trying to remember who's all on the Smackdown roster in this game. At least in this universe mode. You know what? I'll put Triple H in here. So a 6-man ladder match. Whoever wins that will be the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So it looks like a pretty solid card here tonight. So let's go ahead and get things started with Dean Ambrose versus Colonel Mustafa. And here comes Dean Ambrose, and he is ready for some action here on SmackDown. His Shield teammates Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins winning the World Tag Team titles this past Monday on Raw. Dean Ambrose unfortunately separated from the rest of his Shield teammates in the draft here. Dean Ambrose on SmackDown, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins on Raw. And here comes his opponent for the evening, Colonel Mustafa. Here we go with this opening match here on SmackDown. Dean Ambrose working over the arm of Colonel Mustafa, but Colonel Mustafa turning the tables on Dean Ambrose. Colonel Mustafa looking to be in control of this match for the time being, getting the early advantage here. But Dean Ambrose with a counter. A DDT, what a DDT by the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. And what a submission move by Dean Ambrose. Could Colonel Mustafa tap out to this submission move here tonight? Dean Ambrose letting go of the hold, but Dean Ambrose now going for a pin maneuver. Only a 1 count. Colonel Mustafa raking the back of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose with a counter. And a kick to the midsection of Colonel Mustafa. And a couple of punches to Colonel Mustafa by Ambrose. What a move that was. Dean Ambrose going for the cover. Could he get it? He gets it. Dean Ambrose wins. Dean Ambrose defeating Colonel Mustafa in the opening match here on Smackdown. And now it's time for some Divas action. Going to be Cameron going one-on-one against Summer Rae. And Cameron's former Funkadactyl teammate Naomi winning the Women's Championship again from Natalya this past Sunday at Backlash. You gotta wonder if Cameron's a bit jealous of her former teammate. Here comes Summer Rae, making her SmackDown debut, as is Cameron. I can tell you right now that these two divas they do want to be the women's champion. And here we go. We starting off with this Divas match here on Smackdown. And Summer Rae working over the arm of Cameron. And another lockup with these two. Now Cameron working over the arm of Summer Rae. Now Summer Rae turning the tables. Cameron taking down Summer Rae. Now Cameron with a knee to the face of Summer Rae. But Summer Rae taking Cameron down. Now a kick to the back by Summer Rae. There's been some back and forth action here in this match. It's Summer Rae reversing that suplex. A DDT by Summer Rae. Leg drop maneuver by Summer Rae. Could this be it? Cameron kicking out too. That kick by Summer Rae. Summer Rae wins this match. Now it's time for our third match, a non-title match. Alberto Del Rio, the European champion, going 1-1 against Eric Rowan. Alberto Del Rio retaining his European Championship against Dolph Ziggler this past Sunday at Backlash. looking to take on Eric Rowan here tonight in a non-title match. Alberto Del Rio has said that he is willing to take on any and all challengers for the European Championship. Here comes Eric Rowan, usually tagging with Luke Harper in tag team action, going to try his hand at solo action here tonight as he faces off against Alberto Del Rio in a non-title match. But you gotta wonder, if Eric Rowan does indeed beat the European champion here tonight, then he might as well be first in line for a shot at that championship. So here we go, match is underway. Now Alberto Del Rio taking down Eric Rowan with a headlock. And another lockup between Alberto Del Rio and Eric Rowan. And Eric Rowan coming in with a huge clothesline. And another huge clothesline from Eric Rowan. Alberto Del Rio with a belly-to-belly suplex. And Alberto Del Rio looks to be in control of this match for the time being. And Alberto Del Rio with a vertical suplex to Eric Rowan. Kick to the head by Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio going for a pin right here. Eric Rowan kicking out at one. Another belly-to-belly suplex by Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio going for a pin. Can he get it? A 2 count, almost a 3 count, but not quite. Eric Rowan able to get his shoulder up before the count of 3 was completed. Alberto Del Rio going for another pin. Eric Rowan kicking out too. Eric Rowan staying in this thing. Alberto Del Rio getting the win here tonight. It looks like Mark Henry wants the European Championship. And now, in our 4th match of the evening, it's going to be Dolph Ziggler going one-on-one against Big Daddy Cool Kevin Nash. And here comes Dolph Ziggler this past Sunday at Backlash. Dolph Ziggler competed in a losing effort against Alberto Del Rio, but for the European Championship, failed to win the title. But he looked strong in defeat. I mean, there's a reason they call him the Show Off. And here comes Kevin Nash, and I can tell you right now, this guy is not in a good mood. He was ticked off that Dolph Ziggler lost his match at Backlash this past Sunday. Last Thursday on Smackdown, Kevin Nash, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz competed in a triple threat match for the #1 contendership for the European Championship. Dolph Ziggler would end up winning, but however, he lost the match with Alberto Del Rio at Backlash, and Kevin Nash has insisted that if he won the #1 contender match, then he would have beaten Alberto Del Rio for the championship at Backlash, and that's what this is all about. Kevin Nash wants to prove to the world that he is better than Dolph Ziggler. But we'll be finding out in just a few moments where he can truly back up that claim. A match is underway. Kevin Nash taking Dolph Ziggler down. And a boot to the face of the Show Off. And a leg drop. Kevin Nash is fired up here tonight. He is focused, but so is Dolph Ziggler. A drop kick to the head of Kevin Nash by Dolph Ziggler. And a reverse DDT by Kevin Nash. And another leg drop by Kevin Nash. Dolph Ziggler going for a suplex here on Kevin Nash, and he hits it. A DDT by Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler going for a cover. Can he get it? Only gets a 1 count. Ziggler going for the cover yet again. It almost gets it, but Kevin Nash able to kick out right before 3. Ziggler going for another suplex. Ziggler going for the cover yet again. And Kevin Nash once again kicking out right before 3. Kevin Nash powering out. That move that Dolph Ziggler was planning to do. A slam. What a slam by Kevin Nash. What a punch by Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash going for the cover right here. And he gets it. Kevin Nash has won this match. Kevin Nash defeating Dolph Ziggler here tonight on Smackdown. And considering what Kevin Nash promised to go out here tonight and defeat Dolph Ziggler, and that's exactly what he did. And you gotta wonder if Kevin Nash was in the spot that Dolph Ziggler was in this past Sunday against Alberto Del Rio, would he have won? Now it's time for the main event. It's going to be Kane going up against Corey Graves, against Brock Lesnar, against Adrian Neville, against CM Punk, against Triple H in that 6-man ladder match. And the winner of this match will be the #1 contender for Andre the Giant's World Heavyweight Championship. And here comes the man that attempted to defeat Andre the Giant this past Sunday at Backlash in the Extreme Rules match for the title, but ultimately failed. But Brock Lesnar looking to get another shot at that title. He's looking to win this ladder match and try again for the title. Here comes Adrian Neville, the man that gravity forgot. He and Brock Lesnar went one-on-one just a few weeks ago, where Brock Lesnar coming out on the winning end. And you gotta wonder, what would it mean for Adrian Neville's career if he ended up winning this ladder match and going on to face Andre the Giant at King of the Ring in just a few weeks? The biggest opportunity that Adrian Neville could ever receive. Corey Graves coming out here. I don't think we've seen Corey Graves since he lost the tables match to Fandango just a couple weeks ago. And here comes CM Punk, the best in the world, the straight-edge superstar. I believe this is the first appearance of CM Punk here on Smackdown. Here comes the big red machine, Kane. It's time to play the game. Triple H making his second appearance on SmackDown. We haven't seen him, since he and Batista failed to win the titles, the tag team titles against the Usos. Now Triple H looking to become the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. The cerebral assassin, he looks focused tonight. He's ready to put his body on the line, as these other 5 contestants are. All 5 of these contestants want to put their bodies, their hearts, and their souls on the line. But the winner will get one of a kind prize, and that is to be the #1 contender here on SmackDown. And it will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. And if we know anything about Triple H, it's know that there's nothing more important to him than being the World Heavyweight Champion. Here we go. It's time to get this ladder match started. And only one of these men will become the new #1 contender. It's going to be one insane matchup. A Hurricanrana to Kane by Adrian Neville. And a neckbreaker by Triple H to CM Punk. And Kane hitting Brock Lesnar with the ladder. It looks like Kane might be able to climb up the ladder. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Now Triple H going up the ladder. And I think he's got his hands on the briefcase. Triple H, but Adrian Neville stopping Triple H, at least for the momentarily. Now Triple H has hanging Adrian Neville with a powerbomb, sending Triple H down. The game attempted to go for that Money in the Bank briefcase, which holds a contract for the World Heavyweight Championship inside, but Triple H was not successful, at least at this moment anyway. Now Corey Graves climbing, and CM Punk knocking Corey Graves off the ladder. Corey Graves setting up the ladder yet again, climbing the ladder yet again. What do you get this time? Now Brock Lesnar going to meet Corey Graves up at the top of the ladder. But Adrian Neville pushing the ladder, knocking both contestants down. A drop kick to Lesnar from Adrian Neville. Now CM Punk setting up the ladder, the straightest superstar. Looks like he's going to climb up this one. Brock Lesnar knocking him off the ladder now. Adrian Neville getting another ladder from outside. Wow, a double ladder battle between Adrian Neville and Brock Lesnar, where Lesnar got the better of that situation. Brock Lesnar with a huge powerbomb to Adrian Neville. Now Adrian Neville will send the ladder up. Neville climbing the ladder. Could he get it? And the ladder just moved inches away. But Adrian Neville's got his hands on the Money in the Bank briefcase. Could he get it? And CM Punk pulls Neville down. Now Brock Lesnar, the next big thing going up. Brock Lesnar getting his hands on the ladder, and Corey Graves pulling Brock Lesnar down this time. Absolute mayhem, absolute chaos here in this ladder match. Triple H with a spine buster to CM Punk. Looks like Triple H might be sending CM Punk for his patented pedigree, and there he goes. Brock Lesnar assaulting Corey Graves with a ladder at ringside. Now Kane going outside to get a ladder. I think CM Punk has just been busted wide open by Triple H. Now Adrian Neville setting up the ladder. Now CM Punk nailing Kane with the ladder. CM Punk setting it up. CM Punk climbing the ladder. This is his moment. CM Punk. But now CM Punk getting off the ladder for God knows what reason. CM Punk, could CM Punk get it? CM Punk hanging off of that briefcase, but now CM Punk being dragged down with a powerbomb by Kane. Now Corey Graves setting it up. Corey Graves nailing Adrian Neville with that ladder. Corey Graves setting the ladder up yet again. And a diving elbow to Brock Lesnar from CM Punk. I think CM Punk's in him. And Kane going for a chokeslam on Triple H. But now Punk going for the GTS to go to sleep on the beast Brock Lesnar, and he gets it. Corey Graves setting up the ladder. CM Punk missing Brock Lesnar, landing on that ladder, that unforgiven steel. And Brock Lesnar going for the F5, the F5 on CM Punk, and double modified DDTs happening simultaneously. Kane taking the ladder away from Adrian Neville. Kane setting the ladder this time. Kane climbing, but fatigue has set in. Kane, Corey Graves knocking Kane off that ladder. Now a baseball bat has been introduced into the ring. Kane hitting Triple H with that baseball bat. We knew it was going to get wild. We knew it was going to get brutal. How much are these men willing to sacrifice to be the #1 contender for Andre the Giant's World Heavyweight Championship? Corey Graves setting it up. CM Punk taking the ladder away from Triple H. Now CM Punk setting up the ladder. He gets set in. CM Punk climbing that ladder slowly, but Corey Graves knocking him off. Brock Lesnar with the F5 on Kane, and Kane getting busted open from the impact of hitting the mat. Now Adrian Neville going up for the ladder. Can he get it? Adrian Neville, this is his moment. What a splash off the ladder by Adrian Neville onto Kane. And Triple H now going for the briefcase. Can he get it? And Triple H just decides just to screw it. He decided not to climb the ladder. Why? I don't know. Brock Lesnar is doing a German suplex to Triple H. Triple H climbing up the ladder. He's got the briefcase. Can he get it down? Triple H. And Adrian Neville taking him down. What a main event here you're seeing here on Smackdown. Corey Graves once again setting the ladder up. This is anybody's ball game right here. Adrian Neville dropping an elbow on the CM Punk. Kane taking the ladder away from Corey Graves. Now Kane climbing the ladder. Will he get it? And Kane climbing down. Why do people keep climbing down? They have the opportunity of a lifetime awaiting them. And they just climb down the ladder for no discernible reason at all. Now CM Punk setting up that ladder. Corey Graves returning the favor, taking that ladder from Kane. Now Triple H tossing yet another ladder here. Now CM Punk taking the ladder away from Triple H. CM Punk nailing everybody with the ladder. Kane a little jittery here. Adrian Neville getting the better of that ladder battle. CM Punk. And a choke slam to Corey Graves from Kane. And a spine buster from Triple H to Adrian Neville. And a belly-to-belly suplex on the ladder to Triple H from Brock Lesnar. What a war that is being waged here tonight on SmackDown. All for the opportunity to be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And both Brock Lesnar and CM Punk climbing that ladder. But who will get the opportunity of a lifetime awaiting them at King of the Ring? And Brock Lesnar being knocked off the ladder. And now CM Punk going for a leg drop off the ladder. Now CM Punk climbing yet again. Can he reach it? CM Punk has that briefcase. Could he? And Adrian Neville taking CM Punk down. Kane tossing the ladder into the ring. Now everybody has gone outside the ring. Kane and Corey Graves rolling back into the ring as they realize that the match can only be won in the ring. Now a few German suplexes to CM Punk from Brock Lesnar. And now Brock Lesnar with another F5 to Kane. Corey Graves tossing the ladder in here. And Corey Graves gets busted open by the ladder shot from Kane. Kane knocking down everybody in his sight. Now Kane climbing that ladder, but Adrian Neville making sure Kane wasn't going to climb the ladder. A few German suplexes to Adrian Neville from Brock Lesnar. Now Adrian Neville climbing up, but getting knocked off by CM Punk. Now Brock Lesnar bringing those steel steps into the ring now, and nothing good can come from this. Now Kane with a tombstone power driver, a CM Punk. Now Kane has an opportunity. Can Kane climb up and be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship? Can he? Can Kane get that briefcase down? He got it. Kane is the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. What a ladder match that was. It was violent. It was bloody. It was vicious. It was brutal. And you gotta give props to all 6 men here in this ladder match. They sacrificed their bodies trying to be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, but in the end, Kane has emerged victorious. In about 4 weeks' time at King of the Ring, he will be facing off against Andre the Giant for the World Heavyweight Championship. What a main event we just saw on Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. That could have very well been the best match in the Metal Universe so far here in Universe Mode. Let's check out the news here on WWE.com. Apparently, Andre the Giant continued to attack Brock Lesnar after their match, even though we never actually saw that. And Mark Henry has stepped up to issue a challenge to champion Alberto Del Rio. Here at the house show, Hulk Hogan defeated Darren Young. Summer Rae defeated Cameron. Roman Reigns defeated Bray Wyatt. Xavier Woods defeated Santino. Honky Tonk Man defeated Rick Rude. And Booker T defeated Big Show and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. And on Velocity, it's going to be Jimmy Uso versus General Adnan. And Jimmy Uso wins. And it's Christian versus the Great Khali, and Christian wins. And then Triple H versus CM Punk, and CM Punk won. And Xavier Woods defeated Santino Marella. And then Colonel Mustafa versus Randy Savage in the main event. And Colonel Mustafa won. So that's all for week number 5 of Universe Mode. And I'll see you next time.